Hello everyone and welcome back to week 9 of the Cartoon Football League. We're kicking things off with 5-2 Rick and Morty taking on Phineas and Ferb 3-4 on a bit of a comeback trail. Alright, so Phineas and Ferb continue their comeback. They're going to win this one 13-3, and this was a divisional matchup, so very important. Next up, big divisional game, 4-4 Bob's Burgers taking on 4-3 BoJack Horseman. Alright, so it's 21-14. Bob's Burgers going to have to punt it away from their own 14, giving BoJack about 30 seconds to try and march down the field and tie this one up. It's taken by Diane. She gets a nice return up to about midfield. So good field position. BoJack with 21 seconds and 3 timeouts. Let's see what they can put together. BoJack lines up in the shotgun. Mr. Peanut Butter to his right. He looks around. Nobody open. Goes deep. He's got a man down there. Oh, it's caught on the first play. Who was that? I didn't see who it was. I think it was Diane. So the pass was caught by Princess Carolyn. 52-yard score. Only took 6 seconds off the clock on a busted coverage by Bob's Burgers. They will not take a timeout. We will go to overtime. Alright, so Bob's Burgers had a chance. They ended up punting. Now BoJack Horseman in field goal range and a chance to put this one away. Only need 3 to win it. Mr. Peanut Butter is taken down at the 31. BoJack decides to go hurry up. BoJack has about 250 yards passing today. It's been a great day for him. He finds Todd Chavez, the tight end, and that'll set up a short field goal for the win. And here they go. BoJack over 260 yards on the day. Great day passing, and they're going to get the victory here after the Hollyhock field goal. 24-21. BoJack takes the divisional game. Alright, next up we got one of my favorite teams to watch, 4-3 Dora taking on 3-4 Foster's Home. Alright, Dora has a 14-7 lead with about a minute to go. Mac and the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends backed up inside their own 5. Frankie Foster going to get this one. She breaks one tackle down at the 22 and some breathing room to work with now. Mac in the shotgun on 4th and 16. He snaps it. He looks around. Oh, Al Wilt with another crucial drop. 2 games in a row, and Dora's going to win this one 14-7. Next up, we got the regular show at 3-4 with the 6-1 Backyardigans off their first loss last week against the Smiling Friends. Can Tyrone bounce back? Let's see. The regular show moving the ball. They have it at the Backyardigans 7, and now the Backyardigans are at risk of losing 2 in a row. It's caught by, it's dropped by Muscle Man. He had the touchdown, and it falls through his hands. On hurry up now. Regular show has been very good on 3rd down today. Biggest one here today, and this is incomplete, so a great drive halted by a defensive stand by the Backyardigans. It's a chip shot field goal, and Pops has it. It's 13-all. Let's see if they go for the jugular. They have been one of the most aggressive teams in the league thus far. And now Unique was in the shotgun with 4 wide receivers. She has a lot of time to throw, finds Tyrone, the best running back in the league, and he has a first down. They take a timeout. So Uniqua in the Backyardigans from the 33 now. A lot of time to play, 44 seconds on the clock. Easily finds Tasha. She's up to the 44, and they're in great field position now. Need one more 10-yard pass to feel good about field goal range. But Uniqua making this look easy so far. Uniqua 13-13 with 37 seconds and 1 timeout left on the clock. Gets it away quickly. It's Ocho Cinco, and he's in field goal range. Backyardigans in great position now, as Ocho Cinco on the out route has about a 20-yard gain. Here comes. It is Robbie Gold from the 15. Kind of a chip shot here. Chip shot, and it is good. We will see what the regular show does with 7 seconds left. Mordecai goes under center with 3 seconds left on the clock. It's a blitz. It's picked up, and Rigby goes long. Not gonna make it. It's incomplete. Palomalu on the tip, and the Backyardigans break their 1-game losing streak. They win 16-13. Alright, next up we have a big game. 4-3 Chowder taking on 5-2 Jimmy Neutron. I believe both of these teams lead their division right now. Okay, so Chowder proving to everyone that they are a contender in this league. They shut out Jimmy Neutron at home, 24-0. All right, next up, we have an interesting matchup. Both of these teams really struggled to kick off the season, but now they're starting to find their footing a little bit. 3-4, Ed and Nettie taking on 3-4, Fairly Odd Parents. All right, 2 shutouts in a row. Poof there with 2 touchdowns. The Fairly Odd Parents are on a roll lately, beating Ed and Nettie 31-0. Up, pretty good game here. We got 4-4 Family Guy taking on the 5-2 Looney Tunes. All right, no chance here for the Looney Tunes. Family Guy with the upset, they win 20-10. Last game in the 1 p.m. slate, not the most exciting one. We have the 2-5 Rugrats taking on the 3-4 Muppets. All right, so the Rugrats playing better than they typically do. Another shutout, 17-0. Rugrats take this one. All right, the 4 o'clock slate of games. We have the 4-3 Aqua Teen Hunger Force taking on the 2-5 Pokemon. All right, so definitely not as much action. The last couple weeks, but the Aqua Teen Hunger Force knock off Pokemon 17-7 as expected. Up, maybe the game of the week. South Park 5-2 taking on Futurama 6-2. A really important game for both of these teams. Alright, so this game is everything we expected it to be, coming down to the wire. South Park down by 7, but Stan Marsh driving his team into Futurama territory. A deep pass deflected on first down, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Futurama trying to hold on at home, 4th and 10. From the 43-yard line. Stan finds Ocho Cinco. Did he get it? He did. It's a 1st down at the 32, and the drive for South Park will continue at the most crucial time. 34 seconds. They don't take a timeout yet. Now they do. I hate when teams do that. It drives me nuts. Stan Marsh from the 32, 31 seconds left to play. It's a blitz from Futurama. He gets it away, and it's picked off by DeMarcus Ware, and that might do it. South Park doesn't have 3 timeouts. The game is over. Marsh with an interception, and Futurama holds on to win 17-10. 3 games left to play this week. Hasn't been the craziest week, but we've had a couple good games. Next, we got the 3-4 Flintstones taking on the 2-5 Beavis and Butthead. Alright, so the struggles for Beavis and Butthead continue. They scored a touchdown late to make it look close, but 27-20 is your final score. Next up, King of the Hill. They're certainly one of the most fun teams to watch at 5-2, taking on 2-6 Sesame Street, who have lost 6 games in a row. Okay, so Sesame Street and Elmo specifically putting something together. They knock off King of the Hill 17-6 and finally break their losing streak. Last game of the week, we have a bit of a tank bowl. Neither of these teams expected to do anything the rest of the year, but 2-5 SpongeBob taking on 2-5 Airbenders, the battle for the bottom of the AFC North. Alright, so SpongeBob scored a touchdown late to make it 17-14, but the Airbenders win this one by 3, another game that wasn't as close as it looked. Okay, as always, let's take a look at our standings in the AFC North. Jimmy Neutron at 5-3 have a 1-game lead over the Fairly Odd Parents, who are starting to make their presence felt, and then the Airbenders and SpongeBob at the bottom. In the AFC South, the Looney Tunes still have a 1-game lead at 5-3, with the Ninja Turtles and Flintstones tied at 4-4. Scooby-Doo honestly not far behind them at 3-5, but they've lost 4 in a row. In the AFC East, Chowder has a comfortable lead over everybody. Foster's Home, Ed, Ed and Eddie, and the regular show all tied at 3-5. In the AFC West, the Simpsons on top for now at 7-1 with their half-game lead over Futurama. They have the tiebreaker, and then South Park's at 5-3, Family Guy's at 5-4, by far the best division in the Cartoon Football League. In the NFC North, the Backyardigans lead by 7-1, but Dora not far behind them now after winning 5 in a row. Muppets and Sesame Street at the bottom. In the NFC South, BoJack Horseman is tied with Rick and Morty at 5-3. But Phineas and Ferb starting to come back with a 3-game winning streak. Bob's Burgers at 4-5, not too far behind all these teams as well. And then in the NFC East, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force finally take the lead over King of the Hill, who have the tiebreaker, and then the Smiling Friends and Beavis and Butthead are at the bottom. Finally, the NFC West, Hey Arnold has a comfortable lead over everyone. Rugrats are next at 3-5. Pokemon and the Powerpuff Girls are at the bottom of the barrel. Let's take a look at the stats. Leading the league in passing yards is SpongeBob despite not having a good record at all. Leading in passer rating is now Chowder. That's a switch up. I believe Stan was in the lead last time we saw. And then our interception leader is now BoJack Horseman, who does not have good stats despite being 5-3. Our rushing leader is still Tyrone. I just don't see anybody taking this crown. He is also leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Boomhauer continues to lead the league in receptions. Austin continues to lead the league in receiving yards, and Boomhauer now has the lead in touchdowns, so if Boomhauer can get the yards, he can go for the Triple Crown. Thank you guys for watching Week 9 of the Cartoon Football League. We will see you in Week 10. A lot of good games to come.